Okay, so we are live. So, hello everyone from Nigeria and from India and all over the world. So, welcome to Harsh and Chas podcast and welcome to this international podcast series. And today it is our pleasure to have the first international guest as an Zion from live from Nigeria. And he's a very good person. And talking more about him, let us directly go to Zion. Hey Zion, how are you?
Hello, Hash. I'm very fine. Thank you. Hello, audience at home. Good to be here and live show today.
Great, Zion. So, what is the time in Nigeria?
Yeah, currently we are 6:24 p.m. currently.
Okay, and talking about our Indian time, it is around 11 p.m. And talking about US time zone, it would be around 9 a.m. CST or PST, we can consider. Okay, great team. So we are ready to go live. And Zion, first of all, a warm welcome to our podcast.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm very happy to be here today.
Great, Zion. So everyone knows about me over here, right? But we would like to know more about you, and let us start with your normal introduction. You can just give a small intro about yourself and your country, so that we can get better knowledge about Nigeria and you too.
Yeah, thank you so much, my friend Harsh. It's a pleasure to be here on this podcast today. And kudos to everyone at home who are listening. I just want to sincerely appreciate you. My name is Zion Enogeru. I'm in Nigeria and I live in Nigeria. Okay. Um, most people who are close to me, they, they know me as Mr. Positive. Some do call me abbreviation of Zion as Baba Z. Yeah, I'm a very passionate person. I try to put in my effort in everything I do. I have this to-do attitude with a goal as a goal-oriented person. Sorry. Yeah, I pursue excellence in everything I do. Most importantly, I love people. I'm a people person. I love to meet people. I love to engage in communication with people. I love to establish a good relationship with people. So that's just a little introduction about myself. Thank you, and over to you, Ash.
Sure, Zion. It was really a quick and a general introduction about yourself and about the Nigeria, and we are very happy that you are live from Nigeria, right? So now moving towards the next question, I'll be asking and shooting you a question about your education, right? In India, we can consider that there is an associate degree, bachelor's degree, and there are a lot of PhD and all that, right? And there is a lot of normal system in India we can consider, right? From our
Yeah.
Indian side point of view, right? But we would like to understand about Nigeria's point of view that how is bachelor's degree over there, how is associate degree over there. And a question over to you is that what were the challenges? And when we were having a normal conservation, you told that you had completed your bachelor's in accounting. So I would like to know that what were the challenges you faced during your bachelor's?
All right. Thank you so much. And that was a nice question. You know, me having a bachelor's degree was like an impossible dream at first. Why? Because the status quo, the norm was there was nobody who has the opportunity to get a bachelor's degree. But then I had a vision for myself that yes, no matter what it costs, no matter what happens, I'm going to get a bachelor's degree. So I had to put myself together, do the necessary study, and I passed my entrance exam. Okay, and in passing my entrance exam, it wasn't that easy though. I said I passed it, but I had a lot of challenges I had to go through. Yeah, accounting is a 4 years course. You do it for 4 years. Um, your year one, whereby you do your introduction. Your year two, whereby you do a bit little advance of introduction. Then in your year three, you start doing your majors in accounting because accounting have different fees when it comes to auditing, public finance. You know, then in your final year, that's where the make workload is, whereby you start doing your project. Preparing yourself for the future ahead of you. So I was able to get my bachelor's degree in 2020.
Hmm.
Yes, I was able to get my bachelor's degree in 2020. And the beautiful thing is this: um, having a bachelor's degree that seems like an impossible dream was possible. Why? Because I believed in my dream. I believed that I could achieve it, and yes, I was able to achieve it.
Okay, that's wonderful and good to hear that you had completed your bachelor's degree, and
Yes.
congratulations for the same.
Thank you so much.
So, as a bachelor's degree candidate, we can say that and having a high level of education, what were the three books that you had read during your college life, or we can consider that in this last 4 to 5 years during this pandemic too, we can also consider. So, can you just throw me a light that three books that you have read?
All right, thank you so much. I think during my time at the university and even
Hmm.
prior to the university, you know, for me, there is, for young persons who are growing up, they have the issue of mindset, whereby they have low self-esteem, challenges of believing in themselves, accepting yourself just the way you are. So during my time, I stumbled on a particular book called The Battlefield of the Mind by Joyce Meyer. I don't know if you know about the book.
Hmm.
Okay, The Battlefield of the Mind. It's a book that has helped me to shape my mind. In other words, it helped me to believe more in myself. For everything that a man does, it starts from the mind. The mind is like the central processing unit of a man. So when your mind is not right, your life will not be right. But when your mind is right, your life will be right. So the Battlefield of the Mind by Joyce Meyer was one book I read. Another book I read as well was Think Big by Ben Carson. Wow, that book was powerful. You know, talks about you coming from the background does not determine where you're going to. In other words, your background cannot determine your future. When you believe in yourself and you work hard, you can be able to achieve that which you dream to achieve. Then another book I also read was Leadership by Miles Moran. This book taught me a lot about being a leader, how to portray yourself as a leader. You know, being a leader or a successful leader is beyond you accomplishing your dream as a person. But in accomplishing your dream, you are being able to raise other people who are like you. You are being able to raise other leaders. So this series book have shaped on my life and have made me position my mind in a way that I believe that anything is possible. All right, thank you.
That's wonderful and good to hear about the three books. Now, coming towards the movie questions, we can say that this is all in most of the podcasts. You and I have seen that people ask about movies, books, and all that. So, I'd be
Yeah.
asking also the same question that three movies that you would like to recommend us in Nigeria or any of the country all over the world. You can just throw some light on three movies that you had seen had provided you a sort of motivation or anything that three movies that you would like to see.
All right, thank you so much, Ash. For me, I love watching motivational movies. Movies that when I watch them, I have a lot to learn, not just on the movies, but things that pertains to life in general that anybody can learn from. Okay, one of the movie I've learned really a lot was a movie titled Overcomer. Overcomer is an American movie. Well, it was a story about a young girl who had the issue of identity, who had issue of mindset, who had issue of she doesn't know where she's going to. She had thought about her future, you know, but then she was able to encounter someone who was able to give her a sense of identity, make her know who she was as a person. And because she had a change of mindset, she was being able to achieve her dreams and aspirations. Then another movie I also watched was Facing the Giant. Wow. Facing the Giant is a movie I would recommend for people to watch. Why? Because for everyone, we have challenges in our lives, whether we like it or not. There are times we are faced with difficult times. There are times you are faced with challenges. But then you just have to believe. And in believing, you have to work hard as well. Facing the Giant was like a mission. It's a sports movie, okay? whereby this particular team, they were facing the best champion in the whole country, and it was looking as if it was mission impossible for them. At first, they were losing the game, but then for teamwork, cooperation, togetherness, unity, they were able to achieve their dreams. And lastly, another movie I would recommend people to watch that I've been able to watch that have inspired me is a movie called Miracle in Cell 7. Miracle in Cell 7 was a very interesting movie. It has two versions, the Turkey version and the Korean version. You know, it's one movie I really learned a lot. That one, your action can cause a great change in the life of people. Just one act of kindness, just one action, that you do towards people can cause a great lot of change. So I'll just recommend this movie. I'll just say them again: Overcomer, Facing the Giant, Miracle in Cell 7. That's it, Josh. Thank you.
That's wonderful, and thank you. So, a last question from my side, and after that, we'll be playing a short game, Zian, right? So, we would like to know more about Nigeria, and let us give you a situation that if you do have 1 minute, right? So, you are having 1 minute, and you have to give more insights of your country, that is Nigeria, right? So, we would like to know that more about Nigeria. So, I guess that you are comfortable with the situation, right?
Yeah, yeah, of course. All right.
That's what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can
Let's
I go on?
sure.
All right. Thank you so much. Nigeria is a wonderful country. And when I say wonderful, I'm not trying to exaggerate. It's the
Mm-hmm.
reality. It's a great country, right? Because we are so blessed with so many natural resources. We are having 36 states in Nigeria with one capital city, which is 37. And the good thing is this: there is no state without a natural resources. Yes, there is no state. And when we're talking about natural resources, not just one, we're talking about resources such as gold, zinc, marbles, gas and oil, limestone, clay, salts, phosphate, tin, oil, coal, copper, and the list goes on and on and on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And one of the Nigeria strengths, I think, it's the population. Currently, Nigeria is about 217 million people. Yeah,
Oh wow.
217 million people currently as an estimate. We have, and this population, the working population, like the young people, are more. So we have so many human resources whereby we can tap into, for investment purposes. And the truth is this: there are so many young people in Nigeria who are willing to work. Yes, they are passionate about work. We are not lazy. We want to work, and we are very hardworking. Sometimes all we need is just a chance to showcase ourselves, what we can do. We are creative, we are passionate, we are adaptive, we are ready to learn. In fact, as a Nigerian, we can learn everything. There is nothing we cannot learn. So I am using this medium to reach out to every Nigerian to keep the, doing the hard work and keep being your best and improving yourself every day.
That's wonderful and good to hear.
Yeah, thank you.
Great, Zion. So now it is time for some game and fun activity that we'll be having. I guess that you don't mind, right?
Yeah, it's okay.
Great, Zion. Just give me a moment to recover the game. So the first game and which we are going to play over here is I'll be pronouncing some Indian old names, right? And I'll be pronouncing in our Indian languages. You just need to try to elaborate that, and you just need to try to repeat the words, right? That I'm saying.
Okay, I should repeat what you are saying.
Sir, can you just come again?
Okay, you mean I should repeat the word you are saying?
Yes, you just need to repeat the words that I'm saying, and it will be in Indian, right? And after that, we'll be following the vice versa. You will be speaking in Nigerian language, and I'll be trying to repeat it.
All right, it's okay.
Great. So the first word that going to say is mujhe,
मुझे
tumse,
तुमसे
kuch
कुछ
कहना है.
कहना है.
Yeah, that wonderful. So
I got
in
it.
this, yeah, you got
All
it.
right,
You
thank
got
you.
it right. Okay, next, in this English, if you convert them into English, it would be saying that I would like to say something to you. That is the real pronunciation in English, right? Now let's try a Gujarati sentence, right?
Okay.
It is one of the typical language in Indian that most of Indians would like to learn, and most of the US people would like to also learn. So let us try with the small sentences. Here we go. Okay, are you able to hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you.
Okay. So the word that I'm going to say is you need just need to translate in Gujarati, right? Mare,
I should pronounce or translate it.
mare. You just need to repeat it.
Okay, Mare,
Mare, bare જાવું છે.
Mare Barre Dauche,
Yeah, that's wonderful. Let's try next sentence. Mare,
Mare
નિશાળે
Nisare
નથી જાવું.
Doche Javu,
નથી જાવું.
Noti Javu.
Yes, that's wonderful. It was a good one.
Thank you.
So in these two words, in these two lines, the meaning is that I don't want to go outside, the first sentence, and the second sentence was I don't want to go to school.
Oh, okay, that's great.
So this Gujarati is our mother tongue, and it is the typical language that we speak in India, right? So now let's move towards the vice versa situation. Now you'll be speaking Nigerian, and I'll be trying to translate it.
All right. Okay, but Nigeria has so many languages, but I will specifically using my language to ask you a question. Is that all right?
Uh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm from the southern part of Nigeria, Edo State to be precise. So I'll be speaking some Edo for you. Probably you just repeat and I'll tell you the meaning. Is that okay?
Sure, sure, we can.
Okay. Well, yeah,
Boy, yeah.
yeah, correct. Okay. It means how are you?
Okay, boy, yeah.
No, well, yeah,
Boy, yeah.
well, yeah.
Boy, yeah.
Yes, correct. You got that.
That's wonderful. Okay, let's try one more.
Okay. Uriye vaine.
Oriane.
Uriye vaine.
Oriane.
Okay. Okay. Listen. Uriye vaine.
Uri Vaine.
Correct.
Oh, that's a meaning.
Okay. It means have you eaten?
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
wonderful. Good to
Okay.
know that. Let's last one. Huh?
Okay. Warrior.
Varye.
Yeah. Correct. It means where are you going to?
Oh wow, that's wonderful. It is a sweet one. It is a short one in Nigeria, I guess, right?
Yeah, it's short and simple.
It's like one liner. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah, it's much simpler.
it was great, Zim. It was a great game, Zion, and I really appreciate the time for this podcast. And we must really appreciate the time of the podcast listeners too who are listening to this amazing podcast on Spotify, Apple Music, and Google Podcasts too. So we really appreciate your time and thank you guys for being here and thank you Zian for your valuable time.
Yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate the time. Listeners at home, thank you for listening. We appreciate you so much.
Thank you everyone. Have a great day. Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you.